Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello.
Hi.
Hey, good to see you.
I
I wonder who's going to join us tonight. Good to see you, Cindy. Good to see you, Mavis.
Oh, it's been a while.
It's been a while. Like it must be what, 10 minutes?
Yeah. Anybody ever make kale chips?
No, I haven't.
Oh, I just learned how from somebody who's going to be on my team any minute.
Oh,
Kale chips. Super simple, but there are some things that you need to know.
well, share.
I will while we're waiting for Robin.
There's Robin.
So I bought a bag of already cut kale and I pulled out any thick stems. And you just barely coat it with oil, not too much oil, like lightly massage a little bit of olive oil and then lots of sea salt. I mean, not lots, but sea salt. And then you spread it thin on a pan, like on a cookie sheet.
Mhm.
But it has to be like single layer. And then you cook it in your oven at like I did 275 for something like, can't remember if it was 20 minutes, but you don't want it to turn brown. So just before it's brown, and it's not crispy until it cools a little bit. And make sure it's dry, completely dry. So I bought a bag that was already triple washed. So I just didn't wash it after that, but you got to, and it probably is washed in crap. I don't know what, but do you know what they wash it in?
Kind of find that if to do that, then when you massage it with the olive oil to add, like some kind of, a savory like basil or oil, massage that into, it'd be fun.
That would be very fun.
Cool.
Anyway, that's good.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you. I see Dwayne joined us as well. So welcome, Dwayne. Let's
Hello,
go
how are you guys?
and share wins. So let's go Cindy, Mavis, Robin, Dwayne.
Wow, I've been first all afternoon. So I'm going to share a win that has, so you guys know what Project Broadcast is? Do you have that in Canada? So anyway, it's like texting, mass texting. And I joined it and I started buying 500 at the lowest, cheapest level, the lowest cost level, 500 points or like calls per month. And it's just been piling up. And my assistant doesn't really want to do that. And so I sure don't want to do that, figure it out. I made a call and I have an appointment with a virtual assistant. I've been blocked and scared to do that. And that's what she does. She specializes in Project Broadcast. I'm super jazzed. I probably could broadcast text 3 counties. I mean, I have thousands of potential calls. I mean, texts, So that's a win because it's been a block and I pushed through it and I'm just ready to sign up. And it's kind of dumb in hindsight why that was a block, because it's like she charges $25 an hour. She's dialed, she knows how to do it. And I just know it's going to be good. That's a win.
Awesome. Good for you.
Okay.
So what's your C-type goal?
My C-type goal is I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a Royal Crown Diamond in Young Living, receiving, I forgot it actually. How does that go? But just uber amounts of money. I have turned my highest annual income into my monthly income. I'm so grateful. For multiple.
Awesome. So simplify it, Cindy, and simply go there. Put down what is your highest annual income. Write that down, your highest annual income, and then put that down in numbers as what you want your monthly income to be. And so I'm so happy and grateful now that I am a Royal Crown Diamond in Young Living. And I have turned my annual income into my monthly income. And you have the figure of
Yeah.
what that is.
Yeah.
And every time you say it, think it, read it, feel it, write it, the figure is there in your mind. And so keep it simple. And you can have the extended version of it where you say all kinds of things like your kind of like your life script, or the longer version, but the simple version is you just want it to populate instantly over and over in your mind.
Yep, got it. Thank you.
Perfect. Excellent. Okay, and so what is your goal in relationship to that goal for this upcoming week?
I am going to set up some training for nurses and hospital staff. I'm so excited.
That is so cool. Congratulations. Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. Excellent. Okay, Mavis.
Hey, okay.
Like Robin got kicked out on her net. She said she was going to come back, but haven't seen her coming back yet. So if I miss it because I'm listening and somebody else sees it, just remind me to let her in. Thank you.
I'm so happy and grateful now that I can enjoy my healthy, vibrant body at my ideal weight. This week, I had a couple of wins. My first one was when hubby came home from work with a headache from toxic fumes. And after he exhausted his search through the house looking for Tylenol and Advil and coming up with none, I offered to help him with oils. After I applied the first 2 oils, his eyes looked surprised and he said his headache was gone. And I was surprised too, because I didn't expect it to happen that fast, but I was really happy because it made a big indent in his psyche.
Wow, congratulations. That's fantastic.
Yeah, my second win was successfully making 2 loaves of sourdough bread with einkorn wheat.
Ooh.
It turned out absolutely fabulous. I'm on a roll.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Good
Yeah.
for you. That's great.
And my goal this week is to get together for lunch with someone who wants to know how to raise turkeys the natural way. And I'm looking forward to sharing our experience and helping her with it this year.
Good. Good job. That's excellent. The natural way. I love that.
That was her words. And that was a big surprise coming from her.
Wow.
Her husband isn't natural.
Cool. Good. Little steps of progress.
That's right. Yeah.
That's fantastic. Excellent. Okay. Thank you, Mavis. Dwayne.
All right. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
I am so happy and grateful now that I am a Royal Crown Diamond, and I am earning over 150 a month. My wins for this week were
150 what?
Well, two
Dollars?
things.
Cents?
Oh yeah, dollars a month. Yeah,
150,000?
of course, dollars. Yeah.
Okay, let's say that over again and let's get that figure in there really clear.
I am so happy and grateful now that I am a Royal Crown, Young Living Royal Crown Diamond, earning over $150,000 a month.
That sounds more convincing.
Thank you. So, couple wins for me was Saturday during construction time. I broke our thermostat, but we turned it into an opportunity to share some oils with one of the gentlemen that has signed up under me, but he hasn't fully embraced the whole young living lifestyle yet. So we turned it into a little bit of an opportunity to, since he was doing a favor on Saturday on his time off, to go down to his company, get me a thermostat. We shared some oils and some Ningxia just to kind of hopefully. It was an opportunity to give him a reminder. So that was a win for
Good.
me. And the other one was I went back to some of your videos there, and I started to do the listing the 6 things of opportunities that you can do to grow your business. So that's been good, just to sit down every day and just take a little dedicated time to do that activity. So that was my other win.
Excellent. Excellent. So I love how you said that you turned, what could have been something negative into an opportunity. And it just reminds me of what, I don't know who said it, or even where I seen it, but how that every, you see these exit signs. And so when you go out the exit, going out that exit is an entry into someplace else. And so every exit is an entry. And just like every difficulty is an opportunity. And so it's all about our perspective in it, and to the realization that there's both sides to every coin. And so if you're going to apply these laws, the law of opposites, and that's exactly what you did this week. You applied that. You used that law to your advantage. And so you're planting seeds, and you can never know the gestation period of that seed that you planted. And as long as you keep nurturing it, Dwayne, you've planted a lot of seeds. And so keep nurturing them, because they will produce. We don't know when or how, but they will. And so, that's awesome. And so then what was your goal for this upcoming week?
My goal is to do some follow-ups with Chad, as well as the last week. I did not get a chance to cross paths at work with my the other gentleman that I had started some conversations with on the one that is the doTERRA user.
Mm-hmm.
So this week I'm hopefully we'll see him in the office. So we're not mandatory to work in the office, not every day, so we don't always see each other. So
Oh yeah.
we're hoping
Excellent.
those are my 2 goals, and to continue my 6 opportunities or things I can do, and to see what we can get out of it. So thank you for that challenge.
I love that. You're welcome for that challenge. And Lois has faithfully every day sent me 6 new things that she can do. And I'm like, wow, like her creative juices are starting to flow. It was a bit of a struggle to get started. And she's like, not the answer I expected. What the blank? Yeah, wow. Anyway, and it's fascinating.
It is. It's been good.
Yours will too.
Yeah, it was a struggle to start. I mean, it feels a little mundane, like it's just kind of the same old thing, right? But you're right. It starts getting the juices flowing a little.
Yeah.
So yes.
Very cool. Very cool. Okay, welcome back, Robin.
Thank you. Yes, it's much smoother now. I can see you all moving and talking real time. So
Good.
much better.
Good.
So my wins are
Your C-type goal first.
Oh, my C-type goal. Yes. I am so happy and grateful now that I'm a platinum leader with Young Living by the end of this year, by the end of 2023. And well, my class last week had 9 people, so that's more than the usual. So I was happy with that. And I started reading this book finally. I've only had it on my shelf for months, but and I'm reading it now, finally, The One Gift.
Good.
And maybe not my business associated goal, but my goal is to have it finished by the time I get home from Harvest, because I have a feeling I'm going to do a lot of the reading on the drive there and potentially on the way back. I would like to have it finished by the time we get to Harvest, but we'll see.
Who are you riding with?
I'm riding with Rob and Lisa and Jana and Jenna.
And you think you're going to have lots of reading time? Sorry. Maybe you read out loud and read them a story.
Maybe I will. Yeah, I'll totally do that. I don't know. I think we read a little bit last year on our drive up. At one
Oh,
point, we were all
okay.
feeling like it's time to have some quiet time. We'll just read for a while. So we'll see. I guess we'll see.
Okay.
It's a long drive. We'll get some time, maybe.
It's such a good time I love road trips.
I do too.
I love road trips. I've never read on the road trip though, because it's always like. Cheep, 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 cheep.
Robin, who all are you riding with? Like, who's going on the caravan?
Robin, Lisa, and Jana and Jenna.
Jana and Jenna. Oh, okay.
They're newer, sort of.
Okay.
They're in the chat, I think.
Okay. Fun. Oh, you didn't mention the other carload. Hello.
No, we're all one carload, the 5 of us.
The other carload. Hello.
Oh, yes. Sorry, we're going to caravan. I'm pointing this way, but that's where she is on my screen. We're going to caravan up there with Cindy and her girls.
I think everybody is driving this year. I don't think anybody's flying. So there's lots of caravan, there's lots of cars.
Yeah.
Fun. The flights
Oh.
are horrific. Horrific.
Yeah.
Small town.
So fun. So excited.
So fun.
So excited.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so those are your wins.
Yes, and I had a new friend over today, so it was kind of good to connect with her, and I was able to at least point to my Young Living shelf and chatted about it a little bit. So new contact, hopefully new interest. And my goal this week is to, I'm doing kind of an online event with some other gold members from Canada, and it's going to start next week. So this week I get to invite all my loyal ER members on my entire team. I'm going to message and email and make it as personal as possible without doing too many group sendings. So it is going to take some time, but I believe it'll be fruitful.
That's awesome. Well, that's awesome. We have power half hour to start.
Exactly.
That's terrific. Excellent. Okay, so that's your goal for this
Yeah.
week?
Yes, well, that and I've since now added this 6 new things I can do every day to build my business, because I had already heard that call. I just hadn't executed that. So I think I will. I mean, I am committing to it now.
It's really cool. I'm fascinated at the ideas that are coming up, that she's coming up with. It's like, whoa, so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. Okay, excellent. Okay, so does anybody have any asks? Cindy does. Okay, first off.
I do have an ask, and it is POTS and histamine allergies. I have a new person who any minute is going to be on my team, and her maladies are just a long list, including, I can't remember them all, but the ones I remember are POTS, P-O-T-S, and a histamine allergy with another acronym, ACOS or something like that. And just this woman, this young girl, she's 22, just her body has all these things. And she's a personal trainer. So the question is, I guess start with histamine allergy. What do you think?
I don't know. All I know is it probably would be good to start with a cleanse. If
Mhm.
I was in that condition, I would start cleaning out, because you know what an allergy is? An allergy is a buildup of something that's too much in your body and doesn't like it.
Mm.
And so then even the slightest little thing. So I always visualize for myself the picture of, like just take a pail and you can fill it with rocks. Rocks or like tiny stones. You can fill it with stones until you can't get any more in there.
Mhm.
But the pail's not full yet.
Mhm.
You could put sand in it and you can't get any more sand in it.
Mhm.
And yet the pail's still not full because you can still put water in it. And you put water in it until it's like, it's kind of like just bubbled on the top. And then one drop will make it run over. And that's what an allergy is. It gets so much of things in the body that the body does not like, that's not friendly, that somehow the body is resisting, rejecting, it's in overload. And so then one little thing causes it to react. And so if you start by cleaning that out, first of all, ask her, I don't know, but one of the things that might help is how do your bowels work? Is it like 3 trains in, 3 trains out? If you eat 3 meals a day, do you have 3 eliminations a day? Or is it like once a week? So first start there. Start with the cleansing, get things moving, and then start allowing the body to cleanse. And so really good things to add to that is like, there's nothing better than Ningxia Red and Sulfurzyme to nourish and facilitate that. And then, Detoxzyme would be huge. The Comfort Tone is fantastic. And all of those before it just enzymes when you eat. Life 9 before bed, all the things are going to help to cleanse and flush. And until the bowels are working effectively, efficiently for at least 3 weeks to a month, then you can go to the liver. And then you can go to the lymph system. And you can do it systematically, or it'll all start to work together. Those are the things. And then she has to go in that process. There needs to be oils that she does deep inhalations with, because if she doesn't change the way she thinks about allergies and the way she thinks about what she's allergic to, most of the time people who have allergies are in a toxic situation where they're actually allergic to their environment, not of the environment of their physical environment, but of the emotional environment of the people that they're in touch with. So I don't know. All I know is those things have worked for me.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah, it's good that this is being recorded. You're right, Robin. Okay, is there any other asks? Robin?
Yes. So how about if someone doesn't have allergies, however, they do have, or they are dealing with, like, the bowels aren't moving, just like you described, and like doing all those things, what is then maybe the mindset or the affirmation they could use? Like, yeah.
Well, usually when somebody isn't having regular bowel movements, their thought process is about, they're just hanging on to a lot of crap. Isn't that what's happening when we're not going to the bathroom? We're just, we're stuck. Something's blocked. And so it takes a conversation. And you talk to them and you listen to the words that they're saying, because the words that they're saying, the expressions that they're using, the way they describe things will give you clues to what it is. And so, like, just if you're talking to somebody and they're having back pain and they're saying, like, I don't know, when I bend forward, it hurts so much. And so then it's about moving forward. So you have to listen to the words they're saying. So remember, you hear with your ears, you listen with your intuition. And so if they're saying, like, I've been doing the same thing for the last 10 years and it's not working. I just feel stuck. I feel trapped. Like I can't go anywhere. I can't. It's all about that feeling of feeling stuck, of feeling blocked, of feeling, or if they say, like, I don't know, maybe they would use expressions like, my schedule is so packed.
Mhm.
Listen to their words.
Yeah.
Because whatever words we're using, it will be going into our bodies. And so those word processes. So just listen to their conversation and see how they talk, and then listen for the clues. And it's like, okay, how about we think about, and so you start getting them to think about the opposite of whatever it is they said. Make sense?
Yes.
It does. And with this woman, young girl, like she looked at Ningxia Red, I can't because it's got this and this and it makes me violently ill. So, I mean, who am I to say, oh, no, it won't, but I'm okay, So I feel like if she just starts with a few drops and then a teaspoon and just see if she can tolerate it.
Get her to start with the enzymes and the comfortone and the sulfurzyme, and she might find things in everything that she can't have. And so really what she's doing is she's limiting herself to the point where she has no exits. And so you have to just find an exit for her. What can you have? Find out what she can start with. There's so many options and opportunities. What can you start with? Maybe it's Life 9. And however, if it's Life 9, it's not 1 or 2, it's probably a handful before bed.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I think this is good. Thank you. She listed all these meds, like it's just,
Yeah.
Got it.
A-
Thank you. This
A
is
question, Carol.
Mhm.
You mentioned the sulfurzyme.
Mhm.
It says a half a teaspoon. What would you advise, like, for someone starting on it?
Oh, I would say, sometimes I simply say, start out with what the bottle suggests, and then work up within a couple of weeks to at least double that.
Okay.
And depending on your need, depending on the situation, you might want to actually triple it, and you do it morning, night. So the sulfur only lasts in your body for 8 hours. So you need to do it morning and night
Okay.
when there's a deficiency.
Mhm.
When there's things going on where there's a lack, it gets used, it either gets all used up or flushed out within 8 hours.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
Yeah.
Mhm. Thank you.
So Robin used 2 tablespoons. Wow, good for you. Yeah. You'll get more benefit from that if you do a tablespoon in the morning and a tablespoon at night.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. So I was taking that all in the morning, and I will make the adjustment.
Yeah, awesome. Excellent. Okay, is there any more asks, or we're at the half hour? We're going to go to our power half hour.
I do have one more. I'm not
Okay.
sure if you can answer quickly. I had a lady ask me about hot sweats. What am I saying? Hot flashes,
Hot flashes.
and how to handle estrogen levels, I guess, because it's happening because of her estrogen levels.
Mhm. Where's she at? So there's several ways to, Endoflex. It's to deal with the pituitary, the pineal pituitary, the adrenals, the thyroid, that whole system. And so just going to Endoflex and peppermint and frankincense under the tongue is a help. It's a big help, but also the inhalation of the oils is so important, because when we have these hot flashes, it's usually because our body temperature isn't regulating itself as fast as it can. And we go to the estrogen, there's a reason why all of that happens. And part of it stems from being just in a quandary, not feeling good enough, not feeling adequate, not feeling their value as a woman. And so again, listen to her words And then you can advise her what oils to smell and inhale. And also the prenolone or the progestins.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Thank you. I will start there.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Excellent. Okay, so then let's go ahead and do our power half hour.
Carol, I'm sorry. I just real quick. I know we talked about the bowels, liver, and then lymph. I know
The
that we can do like the bowels, then moving to the liver, and then to the lymph.
Uh-huh.
But I know liver we can use Juvitone, Juvaflex. But what do you do for the lymph? What do you recommend for lymph?
Oh, there's lots of
Cleansing.
things that you can do for the lymph as well, but all the citrus oils and cypress are really, really good for the lymph. Um, and frankincense, doing them in combination. And one of the best massages that you can do for lymphatic release is actually sandalwood and cassia in massage oil. And then massage all the lymph points, or do a raindrop with that and then do the lymphatic pump. And yeah, it's fantastic. There's lots
Okay.
of things, but you could start there.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to go on mute and set my timer, and thanks for sitting in the room and working with me tonight. Hello, that went really fast. I guess there's just a couple minutes left, but oh my goodness, it goes so fast. My timer just about makes me jump out of my chair. So
Thank you, everyone. I gotta hop on another Zoom.
you do, okay, yeah.
Thank you.
See you soon.
Thank you.
Oh.
Have a great night.
Thank you, Dwayne. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Mavis. Have
You
a great
almost-
day. Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
almost made me jump out of my seat, Carol.
Okay.
See you later.